Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to the next episode in the Inspired By series. This isn't the Inspired By series. This is my coffee dye-in that I've done over the last couple of days. And I just need to pop it away. The camera's looking extremely close at the moment, so I'm going to monitor that and hopefully it's not going to get in the way. But we are now going to be making the next in, as I said, our Inspired By series. I want to work with a piece. Now this is Tracy's closures, Tracy Fox's closures. I'm not going to work on those today. I'm going to work on something different, but I am still going to use Tracy's kit. So what I'm wanting to do today is do the second page in my ideas book. So this was the first one we did a couple of weeks ago now. It's been crazy busy and I haven't been able to get it on camera, but it has been really busy. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna start by creating and I'm doing something that was inspired by Julie from Julie's PaperCraft. I'm trying to work it out. We have got 5.5 centimetres, and then I need that again. So we're talking 11 centimetres. So we're going to have to get the big boy out. Just under 11 centimetres is probably what I'm going to need for my first project, and I will explain that to you as we go along. So I've got a sheet from Tracy's, I can't remember, I think I did say what it was called in the first video, and I've gone brain dead today. If it comes to me, I will remind you, but otherwise I'll pop it in the description box below. And it's not centimetres we're looking at. I want to create a piece for this. The base is going to go on here, and my I suppose chart for this is 5.5 by 5.5 inches. So I need double that, so I need 11 inches for this particular piece that we're going to work on. So I'm going to see if this will give me 11 inches, which it does, which is good. And I'm going to take it one tiny measurement, 1/8 below the 11 inches. And I need 5.5 inches in height. So I want to try and keep as much of the picture as I can, and I don't want to cut the top a bit off, so I think that should work. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know why this is really close today. I really don't know why it's so close, but we'll see how we go with that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I need to measure this. And I think I'm going to get myself in a pickle by trying to use this. I just, there you go, dropped the thingamybobby. Just found it again. So I need 5.5 inches is going to be my centre, and then I want to kind of find that centre. So let's do it this way, because it's the only way my maths is going to work today, I think. Okay, so if I mark this here, that's my centre. Okay. So I need 5.5 inches from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not going to work, is it? No. Okay. Right, let's think about this. Okay, let's pop this here. So that gives me 11 3/4, almost 12 inches, which is fine. So the halfway mark for this is almost 11. So that would be the halfway mark there. And I need 1, 2, and a half, 2 and 3/4. I think. So 1, 2 and 3/4. I think that should be work. Well, it should work. So what I end up with is 5.5 inches in the middle, 2 3/4 either side. And if I just fold those over, hopefully they're going to pretty much meet in the middle. Yeah. And the shortfall is literally where I cut it a tiny bit short of the 11 inches, because I didn't want it to be too tight. So I can just pull that in a little bit there. Okay, so just to reiterate, 5.5 inches in length, the middle section and the top to bottom, and then 2 3/4 for the for either side. Now I don't want the inside piece here to be pure white, so I'm going to cut this 5.5 inches, and this I'm going to glue to the inside of my piece. The other way of doing it would have been to oh, I've got that completely wrong. Okay, but that's okay as well. The other way to do it would have been to have printed this back to front. Gosh, I don't even know why I shouldn't be doing a video today, because my brain is just all over the place. So I'm going to pop this in here. It doesn't matter that it's short, because it's just that picture I want to see in the centre. Yeah, I am short by about 1/4 of an inch either way. So there we go. So we now have almost like a little bit of a booklet. Not fully, but a little bit of a booklet, and we open it up and we still see that beautiful print that is part of the kit. The next thing I want to do is I want to create a text spot to go on the front of each of these pieces. So I don't want the text spot to be as wide as the window piece, and it's not, and I don't really want it to be too long, too tall either. So that probably looks about right to me. So let's see what that looks like when we cut it. So that means we are cutting to, should we do 2? Yeah, I think we're going to do 2.5 centimetres, 2.5 inches tall for both of these pieces. There's 1, 2.5 inches tall, and then they will fit on there like 2 little text spots. I'm going to take them a little bit shorter than they are, because they don't need to be that wide. So I'm going to take them down to 2 inches. So we've got 2 little text spots here. and I am going to round the one corner on both of those. So the corner that faces inwards on that one, and the corner that faces inwards on that one. So we end up with a tuck spot here and a tuck spot here. Okay, I'm going to glue these on, and then if I want to stitch around later for some added design, I can do that. So I'm just going to glue the bottom and the one side here. Like that. And then I'm going to pop those on. Remember, if you want to ink around your design, to do that obviously before you pop these on. So that goes on there, and that goes on there. Like that. And I think, no, I'm not, I'm going to leave that. So what we've got at the moment is just like a little bit of a booklet thing that opens out there. And we have got two little tuck spots here. Now, because we've got this out, we may as well create some pockets or tuck spots with this. So I'm going to fold that in half. I am going to cut it. So we've got two pieces here, and they are going to be internal pockets. Again, stay with me. We're getting there. So I think I'll make them tucks actually, not pockets, because it does fit a lot more in there. Okay. So we've almost got a little booklet. We've got two little tuck spots on the side, one there and one there. It opens out. We've got two little tuck spots there. This is going to attach to our page, but we haven't finished there. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to, I've got some card here. That was some scrap card from a project I was working on. I'm going to use this and I'm going to cut off, I'm not even going to measure it, I'm just going to guesstimate it and cut off a little bit of the top there, like that. I'm going to round the edges on this. Like that. And what we are going to do with this is we are going to use this as a closure. So that is going to pop in there like that, and that'll keep our page closed, but it will also give you a nice little journal card so that you can do some writing on. I am going to grab some of this paper that I've got left over from what we've just cut out, because we don't want to waste that, and it will just add a little bit of interest to our journal card, like that. And I might even put a piece that goes across like that. Okay, so I'm just going to trim off the end bits, like that. Again, if you want to ink it, now's the time to ink it. I'm actually going to stitch around the edge, so I'll be right back with you. I think I should have gone to bed early. Okay, so I've stitched down here. And my sewing machine is packed in, so I'm going to leave that there as it is at the moment, which is okay, because that will give us that there. But the other thing I want to do is I want to create a little bit of a notebook or scrap pad to go on the inside of this. So I am going to be really rough in my guessing of where the paper should be, because I don't want it to be perfect. I am literally just tearing this off. So we've got a couple of pieces here. And we've got some pieces here, and it literally is going to be a scrap book, a scrap piece of paper. So I'm also going to grab some of this. And as you can see, I am not measuring and I'm not being perfect in any way, shape or form. And we've got a little bit, I might take a little bit of those off. We've got a little bit of a scrap pad. Like that. Okay, let's see if that's going to fit. I may need to take a little bit off these two end pieces. So I think it's going to be a little bit too wide. Gosh. I should have stayed in bed. Okay, I am going to cut this because otherwise I'll be here all day trying to sort out this problem. Okay, so we've got a bit of a scrap pad here. Now I can't do what I normally do, which is stitch that, because my sewing machine has just broken. So I'm going to staple it, and I am going to grab some more of this little bits of pieces that we've cut, because I don't really want to waste anything. And I'm going to glue these on here. I would normally have a single piece to go across the top, although I would normally have stitched it so it wouldn't have made so much of a difference. I'm gluing these on so it'll give me a bit of a border, but it also hides that bit of stapling. I'm going to cut that end off like that. And then where we have got some bits and pieces in the middle, I'm going to grab some light coloured pieces and we can patchwork this a little bit to make it look that much more, or that less, what's the word I'm looking for? Less of a repair job and more of a intentional look. So we've got one there, and we've got another one there which is exactly the same. So I'm going to pop that on the other side over here, and just see if we've got anything else that we want to pop on while we're at it. Okay, so you play and play and play until you are happy with your final piece. And I'm just going to pop another one on here. Just again so it looks less kind of orchestrated. So this is going to be a little notebook that we're going to pop on the inside of our piece that we've just created. We don't want it too bulky, and we don't want to permanently hide that beautiful bird. So I am going to pop this on with a little bit of glue up here. Like that. We can still see our little bird. I'm not going to pull that too high at the moment just because it's still drying, but we can still see our little bird underneath there. We can close both of these up, and we've got our card here that acts as a closure piece for what we've been working on here. Now, I did want to just do one more thing with this. So I'm going to grab a piece of this paper that is plainer. Perhaps that one there. And I am going to fold this in half. Well, not in half. I'm going to fold that a little bit there. I am going to grab my tab punch, like that, and I am going to attach this to my card like so. So it could go on top, so it's easy to pull off, or pull out rather. So if we pop that on there like that, and that goes in there like that. And then we're going to attach it to our page, but I'm going to attach it to the page just on the three sides because I want to have I probably should have checked that this fitted before I did my measurements. Oh dear me. Okay, so that's a little bit taller than I need it to be. So I'm going to chop a little bit off. Gosh, today is really not the best day for things working out. Okay. Okay, that's better. Hard work. Everything's hard work today. I'm going to have to take a little bit off this, because that is now going to be too long. And I'm going to have to just give myself a little what's in there? Oh gosh. Okay, that's better. So we're going to attach this to page 2 of our journal. I'm going to attach it just on the left, right and the bottom, because I'm going to leave it that you can have a pocket on top. You could attach it completely. If you don't need the extra space, you could attach it just on the bottom and the one side if you wanted it as a tech spot. But I'm going to attach it on the left, right and bottom. Oh, getting there. We are getting there. Okay, so that will give me, once it's glued, a pocket here. And I'm not going to tempt fate and try and open that now. We remove our journal card. Some nice little journal spots on that. We open this out. We've got 2 little text spots here. We've got a little scrap pad here. We open it up and we can still see our little bird, because we do love our bird. And then to keep that closed, we've got these 2 text spots on the side and the journal card, which forms our closure. So, Julie, I'm really sorry, because I probably didn't do that justice at all. Gosh, I don't know what's gone on today, but there we go. So we have got I don't know whether you'd call it I don't know what you'd call it, to be honest. We've got a notebook, a hidden notebook with a journal card, some text spots and an additional pocket. Lots and lots and lots to keep you busy there. So that's page 1. And that is page 2 of our project. I'm going to have to re-glue that now. Page 1 and page 2 of our project, which is our ideas book. And this is our Inspired by Ideas book. So the first one was inspired by Corey from Creating with Scraps, and this second one now inspired by Julie from Julie's PaperCraft. And I'm glad to say that's done. I am so sorry. This was an absolute dreadful video, but the project is there. So I hope you got some sense out of it. Huge thank you to Julie for the inspiration. I hope you have a little go yourselves, but I will leave it there for now, and hope you have a good evening. I will catch you in the next video. Until then, as always, stay safe and be well. Bye for now.